On a hidden jungle planet, far from the prying eyes of the Sith, a makeshift Jedi temple stands as a beacon of hope. Here, alongside troops from the Sangheili Republic and the Queen of Kos, a rogue Jedi named Arca dedicates his life to the fight. Arca isn't just a warrior. He's a mentor, training a new generation of recently knighted Jedi. He has his own Padawan, a young girl with a bright spirit and an even brighter yellow lightsaber. But Arca is not alone in his training duties. He has an ally, Kira. The Jedi Council views her with suspicion, deeming her unfit to train Padawans due to her unorthodox nature. Yet Arca trusts her completely, even allowing her to train his own Padawan. The young girl idolizes Kira, hanging on her every word. Kira is gentle in her training as she guides the young learner through the forms. Arca often finds himself defending Kira to the council, insisting her methods, though different, are effective and her heart is in the right place. One evening, the sounds of celebration drifted through the humid jungle air. A group of Jedi Knights were singing for one of their own. Kira, overhearing the joyous cheers, turned to Arca with a look of genuine confusion. "What is a birthday?" she asked, her voice quiet. Arca was taken aback. He explained it was a celebration of the day someone was born. Kira's expression became distant. "I'm a clone," she stated flatly. "I don't know if I have a day like that." A wave of compassion washed over Arca. He smiled warmly. "Yes, you do," he said, "and it's tomorrow." The next day, as Kira walked into the main hall of the temple, she was met with a chorus of surprise. The room was filled with familiar faces. Her friend Gale rushed forward and wrapped her in a tight hug. "Happy birthday, Kira," she exclaimed. "I'm so sorry Fortney couldn't be here. He sends his best." A table was laden with a large cake and a small pile of wrapped gifts. Kira was speechless, her eyes wide with a mixture of shock and a slowly dawning joy. Someone in the crowd cheerfully asked, "So, how old are you, birthday girl?" Kira looked lost. I don't know," she admitted. Arca stepped forward, a gentle smile on his face. He had done some research. "I remember the birth date of the original," he said softly, for her to hear. "You're 29 today, Kira." After the cake and gifts, Arca's Padawan suggested a game, Truth or Dare. Kira, once again, was unfamiliar with the concept. Arca patiently explained the rules. "Choose truth, and you must answer any question honestly. Choose dare, and you must perform a task given by the group." Kira, feeling adventurous, chose dare for her first turn. An ally in the group, with a mischievous grin, dared her to kiss Gale. Kira looked at Gale, who gave a small, encouraging nod. Without hesitation, Kira leaned in and gave Gale a simple, sweet kiss on the lips, sparking laughter and cheers around the room. Later, it was Arca's turn, and he chose truth. "All right, Arca," someone called out. "How old are you really?" Arca just laughed, stroking his chin thoughtfully. "Let's just say I've seen a few more cycles than I care to admit," he joked. expertly dodging the question and keeping his own mysteries intact. The party continued late into the night, a rare moment of peace and happiness in a galaxy torn by war. The tranquility was shattered the next morning. A piercing scream cut through the jungle's dawn chorus. Arca's Padawan, practicing her saber forms near the edge of the clearing, had been attacked by a vicious native predator. Before anyone could react, a flash of green light erupted from the trees. Kira moved like a whirlwind, her twin blades a blur as she drove the creature back, placing herself between it and the terrified young girl. She saved the Padawan's life, reinforcing Arca's unwavering faith in her. Later that day, the reality of their situation returned. Arca was summoned to a high-level meeting. He stood before the regal Queen of Kos and the stern commanders of the Sangheili, his most powerful allies. The agenda was clear. They needed a new strategy. The Sith's influence was spreading, their strongholds growing more powerful by the day. They had to strike a decisive blow. As the meeting concluded, a member of the Jedi Council approached Arca. "We have considered the plan," the council member said. "A handful of our most skilled knights will accompany you on this mission. The Force is with this endeavor." The final preparations began. The air in the camp became thick with a sense of purpose and nervous energy. Ships were fueled, weapons were checked, and strategies were reviewed one last time. As Arca was about to board his transport, a small hand tugged on his robe. It was his Padawan, her eyes filled with determination. "Master, I want to come with you," she pleaded. "I can fight. I can help." Arca knelt down, his expression serious but kind. "I know you can," he said softly. "But this mission is too dangerous. Your training is not yet complete. Your duty is to stay here, to continue learning, to be ready for the battles of the future. Do you understand?" The girl's shoulders slumped, but she nodded, the wisdom in his words overriding her desire for action. She understood Arca gave her a reassuring nod before turning to join the others. Kira and Gale were already aboard, their faces set with resolve. The ramps of the transport ships hissed shut, their engines whining to life. One by one, the vessels lifted from the jungle floor, rising above the dense canopy and into the unknown, carrying the galaxy's last best hope away from their hidden sanctuary and toward the heart of the fight. Thank you for watching.